Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, and good evening to all of you, family. Welcome back to Chris RD Gymnastics Music Sports channel. So, the Chris RD Gymnastics channel, and today we are going to recast the men's 3-meter springboard preliminary during the European Aquatics Diving Championships. So, in this preliminary, we'll be seeing the 26 divers. Unlike in the finals, we'll be seeing only the 12 divers. We want to see the 26 divers. So, here they are, presenting to you all their shorts and cuts of all of them. Subscribe, like, and share to this channel. And there are new divers here, and there are new prospects and the future of European diving for the World Championships and Olympics. I hope you will like the sports and just enjoy these sports. God bless us all. And don't forget to comment down below your favorite divers from these preliminary competitions. We are going to recast also the finals after it is available, maybe on Saturday. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, and share to Chris RD Gymnastics family. Thank you, thank you. Divers. And now we have here Andrzej Reszotek of Poland. First diver out of 26. 3.0 difficulty, 405B, inward 2.5 somersault. It's great to watch our divers. For more divers, more fun. Yes, that is in the pike position for his inward 3.5 somersaults. 301B. So 7777, 6.5, 63.0 for Andrzej Reszotek for her first dive. Matthew Dixon of Great Britain. So 3.4 difficulty, 5154B, 2 forward 2.5 somersaults with double twisting. Awesome to watch Matthew Dixon here.
The score needed to make it to the final last year was 300.
This is gonna be a long competition. We have 26 divers. Wow, he did well. So this preliminary happened in the morning. That is why the light is amazing. 71.4 for Matthew. Great job here.
71 points, very good start for the
Various 3.0 difficulty, inward 2.5 somersault. This is good.
339 points were needed to be in the top 12.
309 points needed to be included in top 12. At least 309 points total.
And it was
Great. I love his pike position, but the entry is a little bit short. Just he needs to be more pike.
Last year, 12th place was taken by Nikolai Schaller from Austria.
Awesome job. He got 49.5 for his first dive. 5.0, yeah, it was a little bit short. He needs to improve the vertical line. Juho Jontilia from Finland. 3.0 difficulty, inward 2.5 somersaults, 405B.
So I'm expecting the same thing this morning here. Folke is in third place after his dive, way too short on his inward 2.5 somersault pike. And now Juho Jontilia from Finland. An inward 2.5 somersault pike for him. Juho didn't make it to the final on the 1 meter event a few days ago. It missed completely.
Do you hope he can improve here? Nice pike position. Oh, it's a good entry.
Well with his inward 2.5 somersault pike. Probably should have been faster in the somersault. He ends up finishing the.
Yeah, he needs to be more faster in his somersaults. 63.0, 7.0, 6.5, and that's it. Nice. We have here from Denmark, 3.0 difficulty for Jonas Madsen, inward 2.5 somersaults, 405B. If you will have only this low level of difficulty, chances are
Also
they
for
will not
him,
want.
2.5
It's
seconds
hard
up.
for them to be able to join the finals. At least more than 3.0. Less 2.2,
And
2.5,
also Jonas does a good
3.5.
job with his first dive. No troubles there. Should have been
Yes, no troubles
also as
there. The
well as
vertical
Zilo
lines
should have been
there.
a little bit higher on the
Good pike
push of the board.
position. Maybe more higher.
Excellent
Right?
pike position.
54.0,
A little bit ahead of
6.0,
time, 54
5.5.
points. And he's in fourth.
Sebastian
Sebastian Kornicki
Kornicki
from Lithuania.
of Lithuania. 3.0 difficulty. Inward 2.5 somersaults.
Another
405B.
inward 2.5 somersault pike. And as often we see on the springboard events, the inward somersaulting
Awesome
dives
job.
are the most common to see in the first round. Spinning forward, not having to deal with the hurdle. I've said this
Sebastian
earlier. Never
Konicke,
do much damage in
57.0.
every single
Bodan
springboard event between
Chivovsky,
men
3.0
and women.
difficulty for this type.
Now Bodan Chizovsky
He
for
was
2.5
included in the
somersault
finals.
pike with a full twist, 3.0 degree of difficulty.
Yes, that's
Nicely
it.
done,
Very
very
good.
well executed, perfect shape in the air,
Yeah,
well
perfect shape, good
controlled.
height. It's just the
Not bad at
entry, the
all.
vertical line is not that
He
more
has
vertical, it's a little bit bended
he has a
on the
couple of
right.
Junior Europeans Championship medals.
Finland must be
Never
very
made
proud
one
of
or
him.
podium at the senior level. It was fourth last year in the synchrometer, looking for a
That's your
medal today.
divers there. It's 64.5
7.5 for the Ukrainian, 64.50. He has a
for that Ukrainian diver. We're from
list
Romania,
with
Alexandro
others in these
Abisalao,
competitions,
3.0
so it will
difficulty,
need
and it will
very
be a
good execution
405B
of
inward
every single
2.5
one of his
somersaults.
of his dives in his list. If he wants to make it first to the final and then get a medal there in the final. Alexandru Vasiloi inward 2.5
Yeah,
somersault
that's
pike from
it.
the
He
Romanian
did
diver,
well.
coached by his dad, Florin Vasiloi. Very similar to the one of Jonas Madsen, and yeah, they actually scored the same amount of points, 54. A little bit too
Elias
low. Missed
Pettersson,
the second
3.0
somersault
difficulty here.
close to the water.
Gonna be
Another
405B
inward
inward
2.5 somersault
2.5
pike, Elias
somersaults.
Pettersson from Malmo, Sweden.
Everything is
Very good
good. Very
dive,
well.
especially the last part of the dive is an excellent entry.
Yeah, very
He's
excellent entry.
faster in the pike position compared to Vasiloi before him. Manages to get
Elias
very
Pettersson got
vertical entry, 63
63.0.
points. And now Elias is with
Yes, we
Juho
have here
and
Giovanni
Andra is in third
Tocci,
place. Giovanni
3.1
Tocci from Italy,
difficulty. It's gonna
the
be
Italian
107B
diver
forward
from
3.5
Cosenza,
somersaults.
is starting with a forward 3.5 somersault pike.
Indeed, it will be in the pike position.
He starts
Whoa!
very well.
Yeah, good
Not the
height.
cleanest entry we've seen him do in his career.
Wow, a great
Long career. I've
revolution
seen
in
him
the his flight is
on the
amazing.
podium of these
The
events just
somersaults was
one year ago in
amazing and
2022 with a
great
bronze medal.
entry.
But he starts very well. Takes his second
69.75,
spot in the
8.0,
standing so
7.5.
far.
That's good.
That's
Max Dean and
69.75.
Canela in the 3 meter
Max Lean and
springboard.
inward 2.5 somersault pike for the
3.0
Swedish diver.
difficulty. Inward 2.5 somersaults 405B. The danger in 3.0 difficulty is just you can have just a score of 60, maximum of 70 for Europeans. That's it.
Another
Very
good
good.
inward 2.5 somersault pike. Solid
If you want
execution.
to achieve to be in the top 12, you need to
Perfect
have
distance
more
from the
higher
board. Nice,
difficulty. So this is really
almost
an elite.
completely clean entry.
Yeah,
Not bad at all to start the competition from
67.5.
the
Great
Spanish
job,
diver,
Max Linan.
67.50. From Greece, Theophilos Aktenis.
Theophilos
Inward
of
2.5
Tenos of
somersault pike for him
Greece.
as well. Theophilos halfway through the competition in on the 1 meter event. struggled a lot with a couple of his dives in the middle of the competition, and towards the end, he mathematically did not have a chance to make it to the final. He'll want to do much better here. And he starts well
Yes,
with
it
this
is well.
dive.
It is
Not very
a
fast
well
in the skills,
dive
but
for
definitely well
Theophilos.
controlled, a little bit to the right side as you saw from this replay.
Nice control.
Overall, a good start,
61.5.
61.50
He's
around
improving
there
actually
at the moment in
since
eighth,
from the
but very close
2022 to the
to
present.
fourth place, just 3
Isaac
points behind. So
Borslane, 3.0 difficulty, in
I'd
over 2 and a
say
half
that the
somersaults,
average should be
405B.
60, at least 60
The
points
from
behind
Norway, of course.
in this preliminary round to make it to the final. I'd say the 12th place
If you're
should
gonna
be
compete in European
between
Championship, it's like you're
350,
competing in
360
World
points.
Championship.
But we're just at the beginning. Everything,
Yes, that's it.
anything
He
can
did
happen.
well.
2.5 somersault pike also for
Isaac
Isaac
Borslane,
Borslane
amazingly
from
done.
Norway. Well executed. Should have done a little bit better job in the entry. He's not perfectly vertical, over rotated a little bit. And with 6.5, he gets 58.
Isaac Borslane got 58.0, and now we have here Morris
Now from
Weseman,
Germany, the
3.4
champion,
difficulty,
the
in over
European
3 and a
champion
half
on 1 meter
somersaults,
here in
407C.
Antalya. Murray also has already won the 3-meter event 2 years ago in Rzeszów, Poland. Definitely here to repeat himself. Was in competing last year in Belgrade. Inward 3.5 somersault tuck.
Whoa,
Perfectly
he
done.
did well.
Good,
Morris did well.
takeoff. He moves a little bit his right foot
Yeah,
inside the
it's just
board,
a bit on the
but not
right,
bother him at all apparently. And after
but
having great
it was a
takeoff,
good takeoff. Revolution
gets
is
perfectly
nice.
vertical at the entry,
73.1, 7.5, 7.0. Now we have here Mateo Santoro, of
Now on the
course.
board, Matteo Santoro,
Difficulty of 3.1, 107B, forward 3 and a half somersault.
forward 3.5 somersault pike. Wow, beautiful dive.
Beautifully done
Very
by
high
Mateo
up in the air.
Santoro.
He jumps extremely high. Perfect control.
Yeah,
of the
perfect
dive
control,
and a
great
entry
height.
for him. Couple of nines from the judges.
79.05, 8.5,
The
8.0,
scores
9.0,
that come into
to
account for
9.0.
79.05.
Great
He
job,
takes the lead.
Mateo, for your
Incredible
first
dive for
round.
Matteo Santoro.
Martinez de Saucas, 2.7 difficulty, 407C.
Martina
He just came
Nizauskas
from
now
junior
over
actually,
2.5
that's why
somersault
his
puck
difficulty is a little
from the
bit
Lithuanian
low.
diver.
He had Martinez got a competition last January for the youth, that's why it would be hard for him to increase more of his difficulties. Now this competition
We've
for
seen
Martinez de Saucas is
Martinez
more of about
competing on the 1-meter event a
experience
few
and
days ago,
exposures for the seniors
missing his last dive, the
competitions,
forward
so that
twister,
he may know how hard it is to be an
and
elite
not making
diver,
it to
that you
the
really need
final.
to
It was
improve your
in the top 12
difficulties.
divers in the rankings
But
throughout the
he
whole
is well.
competition. Then
See,
all of a
he is
sudden, the last dive,
the future of
he was just
European
the first one not making it.
diving.
A good
We
start
will
of
gonna
the
see.
competition for him.
Let's
Very
see
easy
until
dive.
the
Inward 2.5
Olympics
somersault tuck was
how
just a 2.7
Martinez will
degree of
improve
difficulty.
his
Does it very well
difficulties values.
for a total
Juan
score
Pablo Cortez
of
Zapata with 3.0 difficulty now.
59.40.
2.5 somersaults for
Now on the
5B.
board, Juan Pablo Cortez from Spain, also an inward 2.5 somersault pike. Just
You will see an elite diver if they will
for
start
him,
with the
but
3.5
pike position.
difficulty, 3.4, or about 3.3. But if you will start with 3.0 difficulty, it's like, how will I catch up with the elite? Wow, nice entry, very clean.
We've seen many of these inwards in this first round, and once again he's
Awesome
should be
job,
around there,
our
maybe a
18th
little bit
diver.
below average because he's slightly short.
So
in
we're
the
be having
6.5 exactly.
58.5, 6.5, 6.5 most of his
And
scores.
Juan Pablo
From
is
Great
in 12th
Britain,
place right
Noah
now with
Penman, very young.
Noah
3.0
Penman.
difficulty for his inward 2.5
Noah
somersaults,
also
405B.
an inward 2.5 somersault pike. We'll see 3 more inward 2.5 somersault pikes in this round.
Awesome
well
job
executed. This is
for Noah
fast
Penman.
enough, in the somersault to get vertical and clean in the entry. Also, very good jump off the board. It should go 7.5s maybe.
Noah
Yes,
Penman got
that's what he gets.
67.5,
67.
7.5, 8.0.
And Noah
Matage
even fifth at
Nevescanin
67.50.
3.0
Matteo Nevescani
difficulty.
now
It would be a
for 3
forward
somersault
3.5
same dive. Let's see
somersaults,
what we can do
107B.
with Matteo Santoro. Just a few dives ago.
Oh, a little bit away from the
Nicely
hurdle.
done as well. Very strong off the board as always. This Croatian diver
From
from Zadar.
Croatia
Very
and
high, not as
but
clean
great
as the
height.
Italian in the air and in
Yeah,
the
you get
entry, but
71.3.
still an excellent job on
Amazing
his
job.
first dive,
8.0,
saying
7.5, 7.0. Those are her
And now
scores.
from Austria,
Nice
Darius
one.
Lotfi.
Australian
Somersault
diver,
no big deal.
21st diver here.
Beautiful.
Darius Lotfi will be 3.1 difficulty. Dive will be 407B, inward 2.5 somersault.
And a bit short.
Awesome job for Darius Lotfi.
There's a lot of upper body movement while taking off. He moves backwards quite a bit with his hips also. Doesn't make it.
It
around
is
completely on,
58.5 for
it's
Darius.
58.50 overall. Little mistake, but not
Timo
too bad.
Bartel
Not too
now with
bad. They're
3.4
still
difficulty.
very, very close.
407C, inward
From
3.5
As
somersaults.
of right now, 8th place is Bodan Chizovsky from Ukraine at 64, and 17th place at 57.
Timo Bartel is having a
within
luck
7 points.
speedo
So
here.
it's just the beginning. We got Timo
Too
Bartel
much
now
hot.
starting his competition with the inward 3.5.
The temperature also will affect their performance. Next revolution.
It's a good dive, not as good
Yeah,
as
very good
his
dive.
teammate.
But the
Marius
height
Roseman.
is fine.
Definitely
The
gonna go
vertical
above
line,
60 points.
that when you grab your hands to form your vertical lines, is a little bit short for
We'll
him.
see what the
That's
judges
why he got
say. Yeah,
64.6,
6.5,
6.5,
in the entry,
6.0, 6.5.
unfortunately for him. Should have been
So
faster grabbing his hands and getting
more
back.
of a unified.
But overall, a good start. The degree of
Our
difficulty is quite
23rd
high.
diver,
He's
Kasper
using,
Lechek,
it
3.0
helps him out
difficulty, inward
being in the top
2.5
8
somersault,
right now.
405B.
Kasper Lesiak. Inward to have some support for him.
Nice spike position. The entry is
Another,
beautiful too.
solid execution of this dive.
Yes,
in
indeed,
this
it's very
preliminary
solid.
round. It's not the
Nice.
hardest dive possible.
To
Usually
grab that
does
from the vertical lines
it
is
can
fine.
do the inward
58.5
somersault
is
tuck,
fine
but,
for that
probably is yet to make it
execution.
into the final
7.0,
flip, and
7.5.
it
Now
is
we have here
indeed
from
slightly
Croatia,
short, could have been better in
3.0
the entry, but
difficulty,
at
Luka
58, 50
Martinovic,
Kasper
inward
is
2.5
with
somersaults,
much older
405B.
divers in 15th. Now Luka Martinovic from Croatia, same dive. And Luka has never made it in a. Has never made
Nice
it to a final
one. It's very
individually
smooth
at
dive.
the Europeans. Looking for his chance here to do so. Starts well.
It's very well dive.
Like many others we've
58.5.
seen, in this event.
First, fair
Solid
enough.
dive probably should have been higher.
6.5 to
Another dive
7.0
for
his
6.5.
scores. Now we have here
And
from
once
Georgia,
again, 50,
Georgi
50 on this
Chokolitsky,
dive. Good,
3.0 difficulty, forward
no big
2.5
mistakes
somersaults
in
in
this
one
kind
and
of
one half
dives, but
twisting,
also not
5.15 2B.
perfection. So
I
this
hope
is
he
better
will
round
do
there
well
to
because
run
he had a
average.
lot of mistakes in the 1
Now
meter.
Georgi Tsukulidze from
I hope
Georgia.
he did
Full
well.
somersault full twist.
Nice one. Yeah, the
It's not
problem
bad,
there
it's,
is just the
slightly
vertical
short and
line.
still in a bit in a pike position when it gets in the water. Should have been sharper and
Respect
use some cleaner
2.5,
movements in the water. 52-50 and it's
5.0.
bit. From
Our last
Ukraine,
diver
Boluch.
for this
Forward
round,
2.5
3.4
somersault double
difficulty
twist equipped
for
and
from
all
Ukraine,
3.4
Kerry Boluch,
degree of difficulty
515
for
4B,
him.
forward 2.5 somersaults with double twisting.
4 gold medals in his palmarès. At
Yes,
Europeans,
it's
but
well.
never in
Although a
this
little bit
event.
away from the hurdle,
It is
but
actually
managed
the
to have
first time
a
that
good
he
dive
competes
here.
on the 3-meter sprint
Nice
work
one.
event at Europeans. 71.4, very well
71.4,
executed,
amazing.
very
7.0,
fast.
6.5.
Should have done a
if he is not that away from the hurdle, then it may be more good. So Italy, Matteo Santoro, top 1, top 2, Moritz, Germany, Matteo Dixon, Great Britain, top 3. Top 10 is Ukraine, Boden, Martinez is Saukas, top 15. Norway, Isaac Borslane, DNS, Tourniquet Onishvali. Alright. We only have
second round with one of those three divers
here in the second round from Poland, Andrzej Reszutek, 3.1 difficulty. Forward 3.5 somersaults with 107B. 3.1 lang yan. Ay, away from the hurdle. Yeah. He needs to improve his height. Yeah, sharp to his somersaults. 69.75. 7.5, 7.5. No significant water splash 2. Matthew Dixon, 3.0 difficulty from Great Britain. 2.5 somersaults. 205B.
Now for Matthew Dixon, a pack position for him. He was in third.
Awesomely done for Matthew Dixon. Big congrats.
Somersaulting does a good job with that. The lineup didn't convince me. I've seen him getting through the water.
I think the vertical line is, I don't know, 61.5, 7.0, 7.5. I haven't noticed how the vertical line is. So now we have it from Sweden, 3.1 difficulty for Folk Barnius. Forward 3.5 somersaults, 107B.
He was in 25th place. So last, forward 3.5 somersault now.
Oh.
Than before, but once again,
it's a beautiful dive, of course. Yeah, the entry, he needs to improve his entry. But somersault is fine. 52.7, 6.0, 5.5. That's why those are scored like that, because entry is not that well. He needs to improve. 3.0 difficulty for our Finland diver, Juho Juntintula, 5152B, 2.5 somersaults with 1.5. Sorry, with 1 hook twisting.
And just like
awesome job.
For him, also Juho ends up over-rotating this dive by
That's
quite a
it.
bit.
He did well.
Definitely not going to be a high-scoring dive.
Juho Juntillas, 49.5.
12 points. He's 10 points ahead of Folke Borenius, but I have a feeling he won't be.
Jonas Brokhitsen Madsen of Denmark, 3.0 difficulty. Reverse 2.5 somersaults, 305B. I've been seeing him in the European level, and great to see him again.
As I said, skip the 1 meter event.
The forward attack is,
Reverse 2.5 somersault.
yeah, big mistakes. He entered the water in arc position. Because of when he started his forward, it's a little bit short already. That's why he got 24.0. Almost he near to miss the dive. Hope he can improve more. From Lithuania, 3.1 difficulty for Sebastian Koniki. Forward 3.5 somersaults. It's gonna be a 107B.
Now from Lithuania, forward 3.5 somersault pike.
That's a forward with conviction. Nice one, but although more on away from the hurdle, the entry is not that vertical.
It comes out with Worthy, and from looking live from the side, it also bent his knees before getting in the water. Scores that go between.
You get 43.4 for that dive.
That matter give him
From Ukraine, 3.0 difficulty for Bohdan Chifovsky. Inward 2.5 somersaults, 405B.
In the dive order. He's showing us an inward turn of somersault pike.
Awesomely done.
Too close to the board. He pushes it quite far away from the springboard. Too much distance. The dive overall is okay. It's good. Nothing wrong with it, but definitely too far.
61.5. Yeah, a little bit far from the hurdle, and he needs to improve.
Sevens also. If you wanted a higher score, as I said, he has a little bit.
Now we have here from Romania, 3.1 difficulty for Alessandro Avisolo, forward 3.5 somersault, 107B.
Above 8 on these inward 2.5 somersault pike. Now
Nicely done for Alessandro.
And just like others we have seen, it's good, and just like also the first dive he did,
Alessandro did it well, 62.0.
Executed, just not very clean through the water in the entry, 6.5 and 7s.
Yeah, now we got here Elias Petersen, 3.0 difficulty, dive is 5152B, forward 2.5 somersaults with 1 whole twisting.
Elias Petersen, forward 2.5 somersault full twist for the Swedish diver.
He did it well, Elias Petersen.
Too complicated dive, 3.0 degree of difficulty.
I love how it was done by Elias. Is 63.0, 7.0, 7.5. Giovanni Tocci now 3.4 difficulty, forward 2.5 somersaults with double twisting, 515 for B. The leader in the board, one of the leader in the board. Whoa, actually the leader in the board here is Mateo Santoro. Yeah, a good dive, but more away from the hurdle. Yeah, a little bit. The vertical line is not that more vertical, it's more on the side. So 66.3 is a fair score. But if it will be more vertical, then he can have more good score. 3.4 difficulty for Spain, Maxlin and Canela. Inward 3.5 somersaults with 407C. Great to watch preliminary competitions because you can see more of the divers, more competitors, more new faces also.
From Spain. So it doubles up on the inwards.
Yeah. Ay, sayang! No vertical line. This is gonna be 30 or 20's level. The takeoff is good. Revolution is nice. It's just not that well more height. 30.6. Yeah, Max has it. Sayang, Max. Okay lang. Bawi na lang. Theophilos Athenos. 3.1 difficulty. Forward 3.5 somersaults. 107B.
Now on the springboard, Theophilos Athenos for 3.5 somersault pike. And okay, dive is definitely too arched in the entry. Probably not gonna go above 7s.
He did it well. Theophilos got 60.45, 6.5, 6.5. Unified score. From Norway, Isaac Berslane, 3.1 difficulty, forward 3.5 somersaults, 107B.
Could be enough to make it to the final, and that's exactly where he's at right now. Isaac Borslin, same dive for the Norwegian, and better than the Greek diver, higher, definitely higher in the takeoff, and a tighter shape, perfect straight line.
Isaac Borslin got 63.55, 7.5, 7.5, so he got forward 3.5 somersaults a while ago. Now we have Maurice Wesseman from Germany. Maurice Wesseman.
Maurice Weseman, our second diver in the standings after round 1.
Nice one for Moritz. Indeed, it's beautiful.
High up in the air. Nice twisting position.
Yeah, great twisting.
Very good lineup. Very nice entry.
Morris Linus Westerman got 79.9,
almost 80 points.
8.0, 8.5, 7.5 mixed score. Mateo Santoro now
Let's see how
of
the Italian
Italy,
diver Matteo
3.4
Santoro, who's leading
difficulty,
after dive
5154V,
1. See how he responds with the same dive.
5154B.
Mistake on the hurdle there.
That's it. Nice one. Nicely done, Mateo Santoro.
The main mistake was on the hurdle. He stepped back and to the side. He probably felt like he needed some extra help by moving his upper body.
We need to
and
improve
shoulders.
more. 71. It was a
Now
good
in the
dive.
position coming in with the
71.4.
twist. 5.5
7.0. So what
taken into
happened in
account
the
by judge number
finals?
6. And
Martinez de
for second
Saucas,
place went now
3.1 difficulty,
71 points.
forward
Still
3 and
very
1
good
half somersaults,
for this preliminary
107B.
round. So 150, just right behind Morris Weizmann. We have Martinez Lizauskas for 3.5 somersault pike for the Lithuanian. That ends up being way too short on the water.
Yeah, a little bit way too short. He had a good somersault. Yeah, the entry is not that vertical. Maybe he feels a little bit nervous. 37.2 score. This is not Martinez. During the youth championships, he did very well. I don't know here. Maybe a little bit nervous. 3.4 difficulty for España. 1 Pablo Cortez Zapata. Inward 3.5 somersaults for 70. I think Martinez needs to improve more of the senior level mental health, because I think he's a little bit senior nervous. I can feel the nerves. Our 18 diver, Juan Pablo Cortez Zapata, 407C, 3.5 somersaults. Cool. Not that the
takeoff high enough.
yes, good takeoff. Just the vertical line not that well. No enough time to grab the hands up from the vertical line. 44.2 here, 4.5, 5.0, 4.5. Need to improve that. From Great Britain, Noah Penman, 3.0 difficulty for back to in-half somersaults, 205B.
So 44 only points for him in 12th place at the moment. Noah Penman, batting 19th in this preliminary round, back to have somersault pike.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
We have seen him
He's
last
well.
year in Belgrade competing in 10-meter synchro. This time in Antalya this week is
That is amazing.
performing on only in this event.
So Noah Penman got 70.5.
70 points, not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all. Matej Niveskanin, 3.4 difficulty for forward 2 and 1 half somersaults with double twisting, 5154B. Yo, it was very well.
I say that pike and twisting position is not very sharp, very elegant and nice. It's a little bit too wide
73.1
position.
for Matej Niveskanin.
Towards his chest a little bit better, but ends up being perfectly
Darius
usable.
Lotfi, 3.1 difficulty now, forward 3 and 1 half somersaults with double twisting.
Darius Lotfi now for 3.5 somersault pike.
Oh, nicely done.
On the board with the rhythm, he made a lot of noise when getting back on the board.
It's a good somersaults. Darius Lotfi got 60.45, 6.5, 7.0, 7.0 for Darius Lotfi. Timo Bartel now, 3.4 difficulty, gonna be a forward 2 and 1 half somersaults with double twisting, 5154B.
The 12th place, but that average should go up now that Timo Bartel does his
One of the greatest diver of European. He's also a world champion finalist.
step back on
Ups a bit, a little bit, you know, it's, for me, we got the vertical line, yeah, when he entered the water a little bit more on the right. So 59.5. I felt nervous when a diver will go to the right upon the entry to the, because it's a little bit so yeah. Anyways, we have here Poland, Kasper Leszek. That's 3.1 difficulty forward, 3.5 somersaults, 107 B. Good. This revolution. That's the hands only. When he grabbed the hands from the vertical line. 63.55 for Kasper Leszek. From Croatia, Luka Martinovic, 3.0 difficulty forward 2.5 somersaults with one hold twisting by 152 B.
Slightly above average. 60 points is right, will be at the end right there.
Nicely done for Luka Martinovic.
For Croatian diver Luka Martinovic. Too heavy in the entry. He needed a cleaner entry. For
Luka got 54.0.
112.50 is in 16th place right now. Now
Georgi Cholokitsky,
Georgian diver.
405C, inward 2.5 somersaults.
11th place is Isaac and Casper at 122, so 61 points per dive. But I have a feeling that that average could be lower in a couple of rounds, because we'll see many backs and reverse somersaulting dives, a couple of twisters here and there in the next 2 rounds. Not many divers will have the forwards or inward somersaulting dives.
Yeah, it is indeed very well.
Within 2 rounds. So I have a feeling now that we are approaching the back and reverses, we might see less points average to be in 12th place. We have a little delay.
Delay of the score.
There's an issue with one.
Yeah, we can just wait for it. Sige lang, some technical difficulties from the organizers.
Technical problem. They're trying to fix it.
So Georgie got 49.95 from Georgia. Now we have here our last diver, Kerry Voluch, 3.4 difficulty, inward 3.5 somersaults with gonna be the 407C. Yeah, way short from his revolution. The height is not that well, but revolution is fine. But the entry is very short. It's 51.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.0. So this is the results after the dive, the second rounds. Cartel. Mateo Mars now on leading. Juan Pablo Cortez Zapata on 19th. Sebastian Koniki. Martinez on oh we get the standing of Martinez is a little bit short now. Okay. Dive third round, 3.4 difficulty for our Polish diver Andrzej Szreszutek. Inward 3.5 somersaults with 407C. Oh, the vertical line is not that well. He needs to improve his vertical line.
Quite short. Trying to get straight, but couldn't because he got to the water.
51.0.
The same score as Bollywood City. 51 points.
Now we have here Matthew Dixon, 3.5 difficulty from Great Britain, 3.5 somersaults, 1307C.
For Andrei Shashevdek halfway through the competition. Matthew Dixon, reverse 3.5 somersault tuck. We start with the back and reverses. We've seen just the Danish diver Jonas Madsen do a reverse 2.5 somersault until now.
That is well for Matthew Dixon. Very well.
The end with his toes on the takeoff, he manages to hold on to the tuck position as long as possible, gets somewhat vertical.
56.0, so 4.5, 5.5, 5.0. Folky Barenius, 3.0 difficulty, 205B, back 2.5 somersaults.
Folky Barenius, 21st after 2 rounds, back to half somersault tuck for him.
If you would position in that hurdle, you need to be very careful. Nice. I love Varenius pike position, like a ballerino. Like it's dancing, but the vertical lines it needs to improve. That's why he got 48.0. It's a little bit short his vertical line. Now we have here from Finland, Juho Jontilja, 3.1 difficulty for forward 3.5 somersaults, 107B.
Juho Jontilja for 3.5 somersault pike. He need at least 60 points.
Good concentration for Juho.
65 points to stay around the 12th place.
Nice one. Very well.
Around that 60-point mark. That was well executed.
Yeah. Very well execution.
No, nothing major.
Juho
Exactly,
get 62.0, 6.5, 6.5. Jonas of Denmark, 3.1 difficulty, forward 2.5 somersaults with 1 hold twisting, 5152B, 5152B. Oh, he's not well for his vertical lines. Subscribe, like, and share to Chris RD Gymnastics. Thank you very much for coming here in the 3rd round. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much. For 45.0 for Jonas of Denmark. Now we have here from Lithuania, Sebastian Konike, 3.4 difficulty, forward 2.5 somersaults with double twisting, 5154B. Wow, very good, but too much away from the hurdle, his entry. But I love the height, twisting is good. He tried to have a good vertical lines there. 54.4, that's why it's 5.5, 5.0. I believe Martinez will have a good dive next year, good standing next year. From Ukraine, Bodan 3.4 difficulty for 2 and 1, sorry, forward 2.5 somersaults with double twisting, 5.15 for B. That's it. He did well. Yeah, very fast, incredibly beautiful. Boden got 69.7. Alexandra Vasilov of Romania now, our 8th diver, 3.0 difficulty, reverse 2.5 somersaults. 305B. Ay, sayang, 1 hold deduction. Madulas ang paa eh. So most of the time, the problem is the wet feet. Nice. Pike position. Very good dive. Very beautiful.
Around average if he didn't have to retake this dive and if he didn't have to deal with the deduction of 2 points.
Alexandro got 636.0 because of the one whole point deduction.
Only 36 points. This means that just on this dive,
Elias Peterson 205B back 2 1/2 somersaults.
2 points per judge. Three judges that come into account for the total score. So 246, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, multiplied by 3 for the degree of difficulty of that dive. It's 18 points that he lost just because he had to retake the hurdle. And Elias Patterson.
Yes, that's back 2 1/2 somersaults and 205B.
Too far over. Did very good in the first 2 rounds. Did some excellent
46.5 for Elias Peterson here.
spot, I'd say, of the others
Giovanni Tocci 3.0 difficulty back 2 1/2 somersaults 205B.
for a spot in the final. First 2 dives went for 63. This one only for 46 points. Now on the board, Giovanni Tocci, also for the Italian, back to have some like. This dive that in a tough position was the dive that he missed on the 1 meter final, not giving him a chance of getting a medal. And once again, this is the dive he struggles with. Pushed back with his upward body quite a bit on the takeoff and over rotates by.
Good job for Giovanni Tocci, 40.5,
From the judges,
4.5, 4.5. Sayang. Laki ng pagkakamali ni Giovanni. Max Linan Canela of Spain, 3.1 difficulty. Forward, 3 1/2 somersaults, 107B.
So we'll have time later on in the competition to recover to make it to the top 12. Forward 3.5 somersault pike for Max Linan after the huge mistake in the previous round. He gets back above average with this dive.
65.1 for Max Linan. From Greece, Jofelos Aftenos, very Greek name. 3.4 difficulty for forward 2 1/2 somersaults with double twisting.
Let's see how Teofilo's competition keeps going. It was in 14th place at 121 for 2.5 somersault double twist. And,
Yes, that's it. He did well. Amazingly done.
Timed on the board. A lot of noise. He can pick up enough height to complete.
So he got 51.0, 55555, 5.5 score. From Norway, Isaac Borslane. 3.0 difficulty, 205B, back 2 1/2 somersault.
Said this a couple of days ago. Isaac is the only one diver here in Antalya who is
Nice
competing
job,
in all
Isaac.
individual events on the men's side. And actually, from the top of my head, also on the women's side, like in general, he's the only one who made
Isaac Borslane got 49.5 here.
competed on each board this week. Not bad at all.
Moritz Linus Weseman, 3.5 difficulty, reverse 3 1/2 somersaults.
Specializes either on the springboard or platform, the divers these days. But as of right now, he made final in both events, 1 and 10 meters, so he'll look for another spot in the final here also. We have Maurice Weseman now, reverse 3.5 somersault tuck for him. Isaac was at 155.
Oh, the height is very well, but too much away from the hurdle for Moritz. Too much, very good height. It's just very much away from the hurdle. So you get 77.0, 6.5. If not too much away from the hurdle, it would be 80 or 90. Mateo Santoro, of course, our 16th diver, 3.5 difficulty, reverse 3.5 somersault, 307C. From Italy, Mateo Santoro. Oh, the vertical lane's not well. What happened?
way too short in the entry. Once again, he
Yeah,
struggles
short
with the
from the
floor,
entry.
just like he did in
Sayang.
the previous round, and pushes the dive way
Mateo
too
Santoro
far
got
out. Only
33.25 here. Not very of him. Martinez Sisaukas, the future of European diving. 3-point thumb, Lithuania. 3.5 difficulty will be reversed 3 and 1 half somersaults. 307C.
Lost a few spots in the rankings with this huge mistake on the reverse 2.5 somersault.
Ay, sayang! It's a huge mistake. This gonna be a 0. Maybe na ano siya, na slip side. Buti dyan, hindi doon sa kabila. Or else, you will have accident. It's fine, bro. I think Martinez felt nervous all bit. Juan Pablo Cortez Zapata of España, 3.1 difficulty. Forward 3.5 somersaults, 107B. Really, if you are competing from junior to senior, I have observed that they are having a problem or adjusting mentally. The competition atmosphere. He had a great Juan Pablo Zapata got a great revolution, but the entry is a little bit short. 54.25, 6.5, 5.5. Wow, from Great Britain, Noah Penman, very young guy. 15 years old, 3.1 difficulty. Forward 3.5 somersaults, 107B.
Does a good job on the takeoff, but definitely the entry is twisted. He loses control of his core while going through the water, and his hips turn. You saw it here too. Yeah,
Noah Penman got 59, 58.9, 7.0, 6.5, 5.0, 6.0. Now we have here from Croatia. 3.0 difficulty for Matej Neveskanin, reverse 3.5 somersaults, 305B. Yes, very smooth dive for Matej Neveskanin.
Just pulls with his head and back too far back on the come out and gets completely arched through the water.
It's 36.0 for Matej Neveskanin.
From the takeoff, 36 points only. I told you the round before. With this third round, backs and
From Austria, Darius 3.4 difficulty.
average when down, the average needed for a spot in the top 12.
Darius is one of the promising diver of European also. Oh, he has a necklace. Gold. It's very well.
Straight up and down in the entry.
Yes, very well for Darius. Darius Loftfee got 71.4. Timo Bartel of Great Britain, 3.8 difficulty, 109. 4.5 forward, 4.5 somersault. Tuck.
4.5 somersault tuck.
If it's 4.1 difficulty, it will be pike. You need to do this well. Jump more. Come on, bro. Yan! Nice one! Good one.
It jumps way too far from the springboard, too distant. Ends up lining up straight. But
yes. The entry lang is a little bit short. That's why it's 53.2, 5.0, 4.5, 4.5, 4.0. Still a good job from Poland. Kasper Leszek, 3.4 difficulty, inward 3.5 somersaults, 407C.
See how it performs it in the competition. Now Timo is in 9th place at 177.
Ay, sayang! A little bit short for this dive. The height is not that well. See, the vertical line is not, so it can be 40 or 50s. Yeah, 45.9. 5.0, 4.5, 4.0. So mixed scores.
And now Casper is in 15th place.
Yeah, we got here Lucas Martinovic, 3.1 difficulty, forward 3.5 somersault, 107B.
Points. He needs 60 or so to be in the top 12. Yeah, 60 points to be in the top 12 right now. Well,
Cool.
Luca does a good job recovering
Very
from a
nice.
hurdle that was just leaning too far forward. Tries to keep his upper body as straight as possible
Yeah,
to bring
the
dive
vertical line he needs to
high
improve
enough
that
to make
one.
it vertical.
Luka Martinovic get
Closes
58.9
this round at
from Croatia.
179. That's right behind
From
right
Georgia, our
behind
25th
12th
diver,
place where we have
2.8 difficulty,
Teofilo
forward
Aftinos right now.
3 and 1 half
Georgi
somersaults,
Sukulice
107C,
with
Georgie
somersault in the top
Lidski.
position right now.
Come on, bro. Yes, he
He does a
improves
good job,
now.
not
At least he
very
improves now here.
sharp and perfect in the hurdle. His
Yes,
arms
the vertical
a little
lines
ahead
is
of
not that
time. I
well.
just noticed that,
Needs
but
to improve.
the lineup is correct.
53.2, 6.5, 6.0.
Vertical
Perhaps he
should
can train
jump
to
a bit
Germany.
higher and faster in the somersault also. But
Kerry
Georgie is aiming
Baluch
for
of
155.
Austria.
So you
Sorry,
over
of
here,
Ukraine.
four and a
2.8
half somersault
difficulty for
platform, the
Kerry
Ukrainian who
of
is
Ukraine.
in 11th place
109C.
and it's 70
4.5
points
somersaults.
closest.
Forward
It's 50
4.5
points to
somersaults. 3.8 difficulty.
within the top
You
12.
need to do this well, bro. Oh my god, mali ang approach niya.
We
Sabi ko
got
na nga ba eh.
many more than that.
That's why the entry is a little bit
He does
short.
a good job, especially holding on to the top position when
So your entry, the whole dive will determine from your how you started.
6 and a halves and a 7 for him.
So
He's in
76.0.
second place.
Oh, that's still good.
We are done. We're done with round number 3 and
Just
halfway
the
through the
vertical line
competition.
was not
Now we have
well.
Morris, Cyril,
Maurice
and Noah in the top
Weseman,
3
top
spots.
1.
And
Top 2
third
is
place
Kerry.
is held by
Giovanni
Juho
Tocci, top
Juntilafente
11.
at 174.
Max Linan, top
And as I told
18.
you, now
Who else?
the
Isaac
average
Borsin.
went down by 3 points per dive.
Since
Almost 3 points
Martinez
per
on
dive.
25th position.
So
OMG.
174.
Side.
Huge moves taken by
Andre Reshotek
Alexandra
of Poland.
Azarowicz
It's
at
round 4.
hurdle. Obviously, Martinez
3.4
won
difficulty now.
that
Round
hurdle
4
with
for Andre
the
Reshotek.
3.5 somersault. Well, mainly hurdles now out of the
5154B.
final,
Inward 2
out of
in
the
1
top
half
12 and
somersaults with
where
double
big
twisting.
big names would be Kasper Lezek definitely is looking for a
Nice.
spot in the
Nice
final.
start.
Elias Pedersen, that
Although a
is
little
in
bit away from
final
the hurdle,
also,
but it's
and
fine. He did
Maximilian
well.
Short from Spain. Also Isaac Borslin that was 15th and is aiming for the third final out of 3 individual events. We saw Andrei Sheshetek getting 6 and
Andre
6 and a
Reshotek got
half
62.9.
in these forward 2.5 somersault with double twist. Once again above
It's
average
Matteo
for him.
Dexon now. 3.1 difficulty. Forward 3 in 1 half
So
somersaults.
obviously, since he's the
107B.
first diver, and he's always above average. Now on the board is Matthew Dixon for the 3.5 somersault flight for him. No problem there.
This is well.
As I said
Very,
before,
very
when
well.
Kino will perform these forward 3.5 somersault pike. Also, Matthew can do that dive, but he picked the easier forward 3.5 somersault pike.
Matthew Dixon got
So the
72.85.
4.5 scored 72.85 points and
Folke Barenius, reverse 3 in 1 half somersaults, 3.5 difficulty.
doing so. Folke Bareni is now
307C.
setup for the Swedish diver.
Sweden. Whoops, too much away from the hurdle.
Barely made it
That will be a big
to
mistake.
3.5
But
somersault.
he
He's
did
not
well
way
for the
too far from the springboard.
for the revolution, maybe 60s, 60s level. Oh, 42.0. 3.5 per 0.5. But it's fine, bro. Juho Juntilya of Finland. 3.0 difficulty. 305B, reverse 2 in 1 half somersaults.
50 maybe. Let's see our 12 ranked diver. Juho Juntilä
Let's
with
go,
his
bro.
3.5
Juho
somersault flight.
Juntilya.
long time focusing here.
The start, I just don't like the start, but it's fine. Yes, he did well. Managed to have a good dive, good revolution, and very nice spike position. Beautiful dive. You see how graceful it is. It's 55.5 due to the low level of difficulty. 6.0, 5.5, 5.5. Now we got here from Jonas of Denmark. 3.4 difficulty, forward 2 in 1/2 somersaults with double twisting. Jonas Madsen of Denmark. The vertical line is not well. He needs to improve that. For Jonas, I believe this is just a hobby. He is not really into the competitive side. 49.3. Because he has been having the same. Anyways, I hope he can improve more. Difficulty of 3.4 for Lithuanian diver Sebastian Koniki, inward 3 in 1/2 somersaults, 407C.
As I said, that was 230 points. He set the bar for top 12, 57.50 points per dive. And
Yeah, that's it. He did well there.
Enough speed in that somersault to make it through the third somersault, 3.5 somersault. So
Yeah, indeed, very well. Sebastian Koniki got the Lithuania, 40.8.
Diving again this afternoon.
Bodan Chivovsky, 3.0 difficulty. 205B, back to in 1/2 somersaults.
Around 40 points. So you'll definitely want more than that though.
Yeah, very well. Indeed, very well.
Here, maybe a bit more. He went over. Like the dive was perfect off the board and.
Bodan Chivovsky got 54.0 here, 6.5, 6.0. Alexandra Veselao, 3.0 difficulty, back to in 1/2 somersaults. 205B.
Now we have Alexandra Veselao back to have somersault pike. And for Alexandru, from now on he needs dives above 70 points if he wants to be diving again this afternoon.
Yeah, very well indeed.
Now the fact that he retook his hurdle in the previous round on the reverse 2.5
Nice one.
just cost him a lot.
Alexandra Veselao got 58.5. Elias Pettersen of Sweden, 3.0 difficulty, reverse 2 in 1/2 somersaults, 305B.
Right behind he will be right behind Muntila at the moment, battling for a spot in the final with the finish. But let's see, Elias
Nice one.
reverse 2.5 somersault pike. He's
A beautiful somersaults.
ahead of the Finnish diver now with this dive.
Yes, it is very well.
Very high jump and a good lineup.
Elias Pettersen got 67.5. Giovanni Tocci will be having a reverse 2 in 1/2 somersaults, 3.0 difficulty, 305B.
Giovanni Tocci was at 176.55 points in 11th place. He's also performing the reverse somersault pike.
Yeah, very well for Giovanni Tocci.
Does a good job with it. Not as high as the Swedish diver before.
Yes, I love it. How Giovanni Tocci did it. Very well. 66.0 for Giovanni Tocci, 7.5, 7.5, 7.0. Max Linan Canela, 3.0 difficulty, back to in 1/2 somersaults, 205B.
Another diver that from now on needs 3 great dives to recover from earlier mistakes.
Yes,
Another dive
very well.
just not great right now for Max, way too far over. First experience on the 3-meter event for Max Linan.
Max Linan Canela got 43.5.
These dives, so 5 and 4.5
Theophilos Aftenos, 3.0 difficulty, reverse 2 and 1 half somersaults, 305B.
Theophilos Aftinas, 13th place for him. He needs around 60, 57, 60 points to be ahead of Yuho and close to Elias Pedersen.
Yes, very well for Theophilos.
When going through the water, struggle a little bit with the hurdle. You saw it there.
Yun. Yeah, just there in the hurdle, a little bit struggle there.
Has a great job on the
He went to the left side, so 63.0, but still a good score. Elias Isaac Burslane of Norway, 3.5 difficulty, 3.5 somersaults, 307C.
Fourth round of dives in the 20-meter men's springboard preliminary round. We're 3.5 somersault tuck for him.
Whoa, very well. Good dive for Isaac. This is a very good height. Very good vertical lines. Nice one, Isaac. 73.5 for Isaac. Maurice Linus Wesseman of Germany, 3.6 difficulty. It will be a back 3.5 somersaults to 07C. This is the most, if you will be in this hurdle of where Maurice is, so this is the most more safer. Ay, sayang! Not well in his vertical line. Maybe 40s or 30s score. Yeah, short for his entry. Maurice Wesseman got 43.2 for that dive. Mateo Santoro now. 3.3 difficulty, reverse 2 and 1/2 somersaults with 1 and 1/2 twisting, 5-3-5-3B. Yes, okay. Very well for Mateo Santoro. Yes. Maybe 60s. Yeah, 66 scores. 6.5, 7.0, 6.5. So those are his scores for Mateo Santoro. The future of European diving is Martinez Lisaucas. 3.0 difficulty. 205B back to 1/2 somersaults. Now Martinez maybe not in his prime for this competition, for the first competing with the seniors, but maybe next time he will be. I've seen his performances in the Endhaven, yeah, that was a competition, Endhaven diving competition. He did very well there. He is the gold medal there. He just needs to improve more of his difficulties to gain a good spot for the podium.
Martinez, we're waiting for the judges for their score. Taking some time.
So having just some time to wait for the score of Martinez.
Problem with the tablets and the computer.
Martinez got 61.5, 6.5, 7.5, 7.0. Congrats, Martinez. Now we have here the Spanish diver, Juan Pablo Zapata Cortez, 3.4 difficulty, forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with double twisting, 5154V. Sorry, it's 5154B. Sorry, my English is a little bit confused because I'm working here in the Arab nation where we have to twist your tongue so that you can be more understand. Anyways, nice one. It's very well. Oh, there's leg twisting is there, leg separation. I mean, that's why it's 71.4, but it's still a good dive, good score. Yeah, good. It was a good entry for Zapata. From Great Britain, Noah Penman,
still has a chance
3.1 difficulty,
to
three and a
bring
half
down the
somersaults,
to make it to the final. One up
307C.
Penman now, reverse 3 of somersault tuck.
Nice tuck position. Wow,
Not
beautiful
many
dive.
splashes, but definitely short.
Short with the
Is
vertical
high
line.
enough, fast enough.
Yeah, he
Just
needs to
too
improve
much
the vertical lines there.
through the water. Still above
63.0
average,
for Noah
but
Penman,
still
6.0, six
safe
and a half,
in the rankings
5 and a half.
in third place right now.
Matej Neveskanin, 3.5 difficulty from
Reverse 3 of
Croatia,
somersault tuck again.
307C, reverse 3.5 somersaults. Ay, sayang, one whole point deduction. Diyos ko po. He can
Very
fail there.
strong, but it's tough to control.
That is very,
Landing
ano
spot down from the hurdle, and I was noticing how Matei is the
that's very
only diver here
dangerous.
today, doubling up on the reverses, and this is a failed dive.
Again,
We stopped twice, so just getting in the water. This has no more chance
zero
of
score.
the hurdle. Too bad because Matei was in 9th place and doing very good now.
He will be in the last place here. Sayang, kay Matej.
From here is still a different story, but I had a feeling
Austria, Darius
tried that
Lutfi,
both times.
3.6 difficulty for 207C, 3.5 somersaults. So yan, hindi na siya makakapag-finals.
Have a chance to be in the final. Now Darius Lutfi back to
See,
3.5
prelims is very
somersault.
important to watch. You can watch a lot of competing divers. Ah, sayang. The vertical line is not well.
Why he tried this.
Yeah, I think he lacks the height and just the timing to improve. He can improve his vertical line next time. 41.4 for Darius Lutfi.
Don't understand this choice.
He's an amazing diver, really.
Here back to have somersault pipe would have definitely
Timo
been
Bartel,
him
3.0 difficulty for back to and one half somersaults, 205B.
Now we move on with the back to have somersault pipe by Timo.
So this is a good strategy for Timo. Like in the fourth dive, you do the 3.0 difficulty so that your body can still can have rest for a while.
Needs 55 points at least on this dive.
Nice one, beautiful dive, very smooth, very graceful.
Not a great execution. Pulls too hard on the come out.
Yeah, maybe more good of the improve the vertical lines. 54.0. I think he procrastinated there because it's 3.0 difficulty. Poland, Kasper Leszek, 3.0 difficulty, back to and half somersaults, 205B.
Take a spot for the final.
Well, he needs to improve there.
Almost done with round number 4. Back to have somersault pipe.
Cool, cool, very nice one.
Poorly executed dive by the Polish diver. And 5.5 for him.
Yeah, I get 49.5, 5.5, 4.0, lots of 5.5 for our Polish diver. From Croatia, Luka Martinovic, 3.4 difficulty, 5154V, 2.5 plus 2.5 somersaults with 2 double twisting. Nice one, beautiful dive, but let's see. Yeah, there is a little bit short from the twisting. So it's 47.6. The vertical line also is not well. He needs to improve. Georgi Chokolitsky of Georgia, 2.8 difficulty, back to and one half somersaults. 205C is 3.0 difficulty. Georgie needs to improve more here. They are the underdog in the 1 meter. Yeah, good one. Yeah, very clean basic.
better in the somersault.
Yeah, your
Not
fish should be
performing
pointed
bad
better.
or
So
maybe bad, 6.5,
54.6,
very good. It's
six
just
and a half,
the
six and a
degree of
half.
difficulty is just too low compared to the
You have
others.
here
But I can
the
see
last diver
a
of
well
this
performed
round,
dive so
3.0
far
difficulty
for the young
from the
Georgian
Ukrainian
diver,
diver.
210.25. Cyril
Tampote.
Baliuk, same dive but in a pike position. In third place right now we have Timo Bartel. Cyril does
Nice
a good job
job.
with his
Beautiful one.
dive, no problem being above average, and I think within
Yeah,
top three rate
very
diver,
well.
I'd say.
Kerry Baluch gets 64.5.
262.90. Cyril
Seven,
Baliuk is at
seven and a half,
second place right now,
7.0.
not bad at all.
The standing
We have
after the
the
fourth
standings.
round.
12th place,
Standing
there you
first,
have it. That is
Elias
Latvia
Petersen,
now,
10th, Austria,
231.75. Timo
Darius, 12th
Bartel
position.
at the moment
Timo
is
Bertel on the
right up
13th.
behind
Let's go. We need to watch
so
see
this
you
will
in
be
the finals,
last two
Timo.
rounds.
Sebastian's
And
there, Croatia, Matage.
that's where we gotta focus.
Now we
Well,
got
we see
here
Andrei Shevchenko
Andrei
with
Shutek of
3.5 somersault
Poland.
tuck. Hard dive for
Reverse
him, but he
three
was
and a
in
half somersault.
seventh place. 15
307C,
points ahead of
3.1 difficulty
Darius
for
Lotfi. Let's see what he
Andre.
does here. Very slow.
Yes, very
He
good.
manages
Although a
to
little bit
get
away from the
somewhat
hurdle, but
vertical, but
definitely it's a beautiful
sure
dive.
medium
Good
base dive
height.
with his
Revolution
hands
is
in the
nice.
water. He's gonna
I'm
lose
just as skeptical of
4
the
points here,
vertical
definitely
line.
below
So
average.
70 point,
Not too bad.
50.75.
He
Darius
saved the
also is not
situation there. 50
um,
points. It's not
not satisfied
good,
of
but
his
definitely
dive
could
there.
have been much
Matthew
better with
Dixon of
that
Great
slow
Britain,
takeoff. Matthew
3.4
Dixon with
difficulty,
3.5
inward
somersault tuck.
3.5
And as I was
somersaults,
saying
407C.
before, I was checking before the 12th spot, as I said, is Darius Lotfi, 231. Behind him, Timo Bartel at 231 as well. 230 is Euro Untila, and 228 is Juan
Ah,
Pablo,
sayang.
the Spanish diver.
I
So,
don't. How's the height?
ahead of them, we
Not
have
that
at
enough, right?
235, Teofilos Aftinius.
It's
So
fine. The height.
these are the
Yes, he
divers that
managed
are
just to have a good.
in
He
competition
just
looking
had a
best
good
for a spot
revolution,
in the finals.
56.1, but the
Matthew
height he
Dixon
needs to
with
improve
3.5
that.
somersault tuck, not
That's
perfect
why
in
the
the
score
entry,
is
five
like
and a
that.
half, but he does not
From
have any
Sweden,
problem taking the lead
3.0
now.
difficulty for folk. That's two and a
All
half
of his
forward, two
dives
and a half
were
somersaults with
above
one hole
average, so
twisting,
no problem there.
515 2B.
On the springboard now is Foke Barenis with 3.5
Yes, that's it.
somersault tuck.
Very smooth
It's
dive.
well executed, but definitely for
Wow, very good height.
Foke,
It's like a ballerina. It's like
training so
dancing.
solid over
Amazing one.
255.
63.0.
So yeah, definitely
So we are now here in the fifth round. Subscribe, like, and share to Chris RD. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. From Finland, Juho, 3.1 difficulty. Sorry, 3.0 difficulty for back to in one half somersaults. Will be 205B.
at the end of this round, we need at least 57 points. That's even 60. Let's see how he does this back to somersault pike.
This gonna be in the pike position.
Oh, once again a good dive.
A very good dive for
Once again a good
our
dive
diver
for
here.
the Finnish diver. Not sure he's gonna be above 50 though. He got
So
vertical. It's just
49.5 for
forward
Juho Gentilia.
from the
Five and
board
a half,
at
5.0.
49. Juho has two somersaults,
Jonas Madsen
279.50.
of Denmark, 3.0
Might not
difficulty.
be enough
Back two and one half
to be
somersaults,
in the top
205B.
12. Is an average of 56 points, just below 56 points. He needed at least 5 points more here to be at least closer. He has a 3.4 degree of difficulty dive in the last round, so it still has a chance of scoring high, but we'll see. Back to have some supply now.
Nice
For
one. It's a
Jonas
good
Madsen.
dive.
Jonas does a good job there getting vertical, but not very clean through the water. fives and five
She's
and a halves.
36.5 for Jonas. Very
Oh,
good dive.
Sebastian Konecki from
From
Lithuania.
Lithuania, Sebastian Konecki, 3.0 difficulty, reverse 2 and 1 half somersaults. Dive is going to be a
Reverse two and a half
305B.
somersault pike.
Nice. Forward. Great.
Very
Whoa.
slow in the somersault.
It's
It just doesn't
well
pick up enough
executed.
speed and ends up being too short.
Yeah, the hands is a little bit too short. Not able to form the vertical lines. 45.0. I mean to say, to grab the hands. That's the sum of the judges are
From
looking
Ukraine now,
for.
Bonan Chizovsky reverse three and a half somersault
Bohdan
tuck
Shivovsky of Ukraine, 3 and a half,
for him. A
3.5
3.5 degree of
difficulty.
difficulty.
Reverse 3 and a half
Bonan was in
somersaults.
5th place. Oh, struggle with the hurdle there.
Yeah, a little
And
bit struggle
this
to the hurdle, and that's
is a
why maybe
huge
30s
mistake.
score.
Struggle with the
Very
hurdle
huge
there. It wasn't a
mistakes.
bad spot though in the air
Maybe 30s or
because perhaps his
20s. Maybe
gains very
30s.
high. Probably didn't spot very well what somersaulting. This
Yeah,
is
you got
a real low, scoring
15.75.
only
If it
15
was less
points,
than
and now
20.
from 5th place for definitely out of the
Alexandro
top
Abisalov,
12 divers at the end
3.0
of this dive at
difficulty.
least.
Forward
For the
2 and a half
Ukrainian, look at
somersaults with
that.
1 hole
With
twisting.
just one dive and everything
515
can be ruined.
2B.
Alexandra Vasilov, a forward to have somersault full twist, 3.0 degree of difficulty for the
Wow.
Romanian, who ends up being a little bit too short and arched in the entry, gets a lot of splashes out of the water
Yeah,
when going in.
a little bit too short, but the entry is fine for
Six and a
me.
halves,
58.5 score, 7, 7.0,
269,
6 and a
and
half,
once again,
6.0.
too
It's a
bad for
mixed
that
judge, mixed scoring.
hurdle
From
that he had to
Sweden,
retake,
Elias Bergersen,
because it would have
3.1
been
difficulty,
there.
forward 3 and a half somersaults,
Vasilov is
107B.
at 269 with 18 more points. It'd be at 287 ahead of Juho Juntila. Forward 3.5 somersault pike.
Yeah,
Pedersen,
not
I gotta
good
say, not
height.
well executed. An easier
Yeah, maybe
dive
20s or 30s. The vertical line's not well too. He
than
needs to improve.
five.
So it's still
No,
54.25.
yeah, 5.5s and 6s is way too low. 54 points. Elias is at 294.
Giovanni
Well,
Tocci
still
of Italy, 3.0
still
difficulty,
being
inward trip,
safely
2.5
within the top
somersaults,
12 ranked divers, but
405B.
not a great execution this time around for him. Inward 2.5 somersault pike for Giovanni Tocci, that even though he missed his back 2.5 somersault pike, still was in 9th place. So inward 2.5 somersault pike is very good at this dive usually.
Giovanni Tocci,
And he shows
whoa.
us a great inward
Nice one,
2.5 somersault
Giovanni.
pike. He'll gain a couple of spots in the rankings here. As I said earlier, he made a mistake.
Yeah,
In the
67.5.
third round, but definitely had a chance to
Nice. He had
get
now a
back on
chance
track
to
in
be
these
in the
last two rounds
finals.
where he performs the inwards that are his favorite dives.
Maxlian
And
Canela
that's
get
his best
will be
at.
having a
Giovanni is in second, gets ahead
reverse
of
3 and a half
Andrej
somersaults, 3.5 difficulty,
on the board.
307C. Let's go,
Maxlin and
Max.
reverse 3 somersault tuck.
Nice height.
And another
Ah,
nice mistake for
sayang.
the Spanish diver.
Over-rotated.
Good top part.
But it's fine. Maybe
Just the way
50s
that he
or
gets in the
60s.
tuck position, not perfect at, not perfect
Yeah,
position to stop the water
52.5,
while
5.0,
somersaulting,
4.0.
and he ends up coming out, getting
Still
out
your
of the
very
tuck
beautiful
position
man,
a
Max.
little bit too late. Goes over.
Theophilus of Tenos
Max
of
Wieland
Greece,
now in
3.0
11th
difficulty.
place.
Gonna be back 2 and 1
Theophilus
half
of Tennis,
somersaults,
back to
205B.
enough somersault pike. 235. He needs at least 60 points here. Yeah, 57 to 60 points would be a good score on this dive to then
For
compete
diving, they can
on the last
practice
round
their
for the
somersaults in
quarterfinal.
the off water.
He should get
If
those.
they
He
perfect the
should get
somersaults in the off
above
water, then they
55
will go for the
or
in
above that.
water.
Probably too bad now that I saw the
Somersaults
calculation
in
that
the off the water.
not clean enough in the entry yet.
Yes, entry is
54
not that clean
points,
for
just below
Theophilus
what I said.
54.0.
Still ahead of
Isaac
Juho
Worslane of
Juntila,
Norway, 3.4 difficulty,
289.95. So
forward to in
not too
1
far
half
behind
somersaults
Elias
with double
Pedersen, just 5
twisting,
points. 4.5
5154B.
points. So still
National
enough height
champion.
there. Isaac Worslane, 8th place for him after an amazing reverse 3.5 somersault tuck. Forward to have somersault pike, double twist for him. And
Nice
all the way
one,
to
but
ahead in
the
the
entry
entry
is
dive of forward till
skeptical,
the
a little bit short.
all the way until the entry where he just splashes to my he actually
Yes, the
grabbed the
entry
steering
is a little
wheel
bit short, so that's why he got
slightly short
51.0
51
per
points
point
to
pi,
the
pi point zero,
96
pi
will
or
be
five and a
one of
half.
those divers that will want to perform very
Maurice
well as well as
Westermann now
diving
of
over 2.5
Germany.
somersault tuck
3.8
in the last
difficulty,
run.
the most difficult dive forward 2.5
So
forward,
now
sorry,
our
forward
leader
4.5
in this
somersaults,
round, Maurice Westerman, forward
109C.
4.5 somersault
Maurice
tuck.
has a very beautiful body. I love the shoulder of Moritz.
With 25-30 points, he'll be
I love how he
in
works
the
his
top
body in the
12 ranked
gym.
divers at the end of this round, but he'll want much more than that.
Also the nutrition. Wow,
Get more than
it's
that.
good.
Not perfect dive though.
Not that
Jumped
perfect
backwards
dive,
on
but
the
it's
hurdle, pushed it out a little bit too much. It's too distant from the springboard, and the entry
beautiful,
is
beautiful
not very clean.
57.0.
Fives
It's just the
because of
entry,
the
not too
very
much
high
height.
degree of difficulty,
It's just
put him at
54.0.
330.20
Mateo
points.
Santoro now, 405
Matteo
B,
Santoro
back
now
to and a
about to
half
have somersault
somersaults.
pike for the Italian diver. He was in 5th place after 4 rounds. I
That's
gotta say,
it.
this dive is not well executed by the Italian. I was expecting more here. It definitely is not very
Yeah,
high
the
on
height
top,
is
but
not
yeah,
well.
that's why
The
the
vertical
effects
line
in the form
also
is
needs to
short
improve.
in the water.
So it's
Three sixes for him.
54.0.
So 50 with 54 points, Matteo Santoro is at 300.
Max Lina, sorry, Martinez is
His
outcast
last dive will
3.0
be in over two and a
difficulty
half somersault pike, so
of
easy.
Lithuania.
Shouldn't struggle with that, but still underperformed the back to a somersault pike for him. Martinez Lizauskas forward to have somersault full twist,
Good job.
and not a great competition for Martinez other than the
Yeah,
failed
this is
dive
very
in the
well.
reverse 3.5 somersault pike.
66.0,
Just
7.0,
missed a
7.5.
few
Yes,
dives
that's
here and there.
Martinez.
66 points, a
This
well
he's the future
executed
of
forward to have
European
somersault full twist,
in this
and
diving sports.
Martinez
3.0 difficulty for Juan Pablo
showed us
Cortez
his
Zapata
best
of
dive so far in
España.
the competition.
Back to and half somersaults
Back to a
205B.
somersault pike for Juan Pablo Cortez Zapata. He was at 228, so with 7.5s, he should be around the 295 points. That's where many other divers are. And I
Great
don't know if he's
job
getting 7.5s, but should be around
for Juan
7s, I'd
Pablo.
say. Probably just the pike position wasn't perfect, a little bit.
58.5,
Judges
6.0,
see a little
6
bit
and a
between
half, 6 and a half, 7 and a
5.5 and
half. So it's a
seven and a
mixed
half.
score,
But
mixed
some
judge.
saw mistakes that the
Nova
other judges.
Penman of Great
Juan Pablo
Britain,
now is
3.4
at
difficulty.
286
Inward 3 and a
behind
half somersaults,
Theophilus of Team
407C.
in ninth place at the moment, right ahead of Juho Juntila. That is in
Ninth place in the
10th.
moment. So he needs to improve or else he can go more down.
Noah Penman now inward 3.5 somersault tuck for the
Yes,
British
it's
diver
fine,
that
it's
does an
fine, but the
amazing
height is
job.
not well. He
So
needs to improve the
fast
height.
and spinning.
The vertical
Very well
lines needs to be
executed inward
improved too,
3.5 somersault tuck.
a lot.
And this dive puts him in the lead
76.5.
before the last round of dive. What a good competition by the British diver.
We have here Tejni Pescani, 3.0 difficulty.
Experience.
Back to and half
Good job.
somersaults, 205B.
Noah Penman, and after him we have Matej Nevescanning that failed the dive in the previous round. Back to have somersault pike now for the Croatian diver from Zadar. Clean in the entry.
Is it clean in the entry?
Control of his
Yes, it
feet.
was clean.
Judges definitely saw that. Dive
Yeah, but the vertical lines, he needs
but
to improve that
not
vertical
very
line.
high.
60.0, 70,
Once again, the
7.0,
judges
6665.
disagree a little bit. Judge number 2 gave a 5, the other 6.5 and 7.
Darius now of
But
Austria,
Matej in 18th place with
3.5
obviously
difficulty.
with
for 3.5 somersault
no
reversed.
chances of making it to the final.
307C.
An average dive,
Darius Lotfi
55,
of
57 points would have put
Austria.
him at 295 and 297, exactly where Ice Borslin, Andrei Sheshetek, and Elias Pedersen are right now, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. Darius Lotfi, reverse 3.5 somersault tuck for him. He was in 12th place before this dive. And
Ay, sayang. No vertical
at the end
line.
of this round,
Maybe 30s or 40s.
Darius decided to perform the back 3.5 and reverse 3.5 somersault tuck.
Yeah,
And
needs
he
to improve the
dropped
vertical lines.
from
Pero ang
fifth
sakit sa likod
place
nun.
after 3 rounds,
Painful at the
definitely
back.
out of
31.5.
14th place right now.
30s nga eh.
He should
Timo
have
Bertel.
continued the 2.5s.
3.5 difficulty for the round 5.
Now on the springboard,
Reverse
Timo
3.5
Bartel
somersaults,
has
307C.
a chance here of getting back
The
on
22nd
track
dive.
and, within the top 12 ranked divers, because he was 13th.
For finals, you all will see only 12 divers. At least here you can see the 26 divers. Whoa, very beautiful dive from
Before the last round.
Timo.
Look at that. Take
Great
very
height,
high,
and the
perfect
entry is
high
perfect.
kick, and an incredible clean entry. 8 for Timo. 84 points.
Poland now, Kasper Leszek. Kasper
Timo
Leszek.
now is at 315 ahead of Johnny Tochi and bounces forward to the first spot in the standings.
Reverse 2.5 somersaults, 3.0 difficulty. Aywa. 305B. Not that good entry. He needs to improve the vertical line.
He's not jumping very strong and fast.
54.0.
54 points put him in 13th place. Kasper has never been within top 12.
Luka Martinovic. 3.0 difficulty. 205B back 2.5 somersaults.
On 3 meter. Now on the board is Luka Martinovic, back to half somersault pike for him. That was in 16th place.
Luka Martinovic of Croatia.
If Luka gets 2 dives above 70 points, so 8s on this dive, and also in the last round, another dive for 8s, he could still make it.
Ay, sayang.
Sorry about that.
Very arc on the entry. Maybe 30s
Too early, probably.
or 40s.
Way too short. And
Yeah,
it
maybe
seems like
30s
he's,
to. 28.5 nga.
might be one of these the divers that leave the back and reverse dives at the end.
Now we have here our 25th diver, Georgi Chulikidsky. 2.8 difficulty from Georgia. Reverse 2.5 somersaults, 305C. Hope he can do well. Nice job, nice job.
A missed dive for Luka Martinovic, who is at 247 in 20th place. Now the first dive by
That's it.
Georgie
got 42.0.
said that is definitely not well performed.
Not well performed. He needs to improve the forms there. So from Ukraine, Kerry Baluch, our last diver in this round, 2.5 somersaults, 305B.
Last dive of the 5th round. Reverse to have somersault pike for him. And a big mistake.
Yeah, big mistakes there.
For him,
The vertical line not that well.
an advantage. He was in 2nd place at 262. But
Yeah, he wasn't able to form the vertical line. 36.0 was fine, still very handsome. The score after the 5th round, Noah Penman now first, Morris second, Matthew Dixon third, Tim Bartel on the 4th.
Matthew Dixon third. That's 5. Excuse me. He has 7 points.
Sorry, Sortornik. Georgie now is not anymore. Georgia now is not anymore the underdog. Andrei Reshutek, we are now in the 6th round. Back to half somersaults, 205B. So he can go now to the, as long as everything goes well.
Little gap here between 12th place and 13th. 7 points. Might not be enough for one public ball. Let's see.
Very well for Andrei.
Executed. No problem for him making it to the final.
Very secured, Andre. Consistent also. 58.5 for this final round for
Andre
him.
will won this
We're gonna join
afternoon
the
to prove his
finals.
best 8th place at Europeans on 20
Matthew
years.
Dixon
Never went above 8th place in his long career in this event.
gonna
Definitely
be
will
a
win the
forward 4.5 somersaults 1 on
today.
IMC. Matthew Dixon needs
So
to do this well.
355.
Currently, Matthew is in the third place.
And we said earlier that last year to make it to the final, we had Nikolai Schaller at 339.75.
Yon,
While we saw
very
Matthew
nice.
Dixon
But
performing
just the
his
vertical
forward
lines,
four and a half somersault touch,
he
way too
wasn't able
short
to
in the
manage well.
entry, but also for
Maybe
him,
it's the 50s
no
level,
problem qualifying for the final
49.4.
with very good
4.0,
order.
5.0.
I would
Here's the
say
thing:
.329 last
if
year
you're
to
new into sports, if
qualify,
you
and
don't perfect the entry,
it
then
might be
it's
a
gonna
little
be a
bit
problem.
higher
So
than
Folk
that,
Bernius
but
at
not
least
as high as I thought at the beginning
31.65
when I
points
said 60
to
points per
qualify for
dive, so
finals.
360.
Forward
Should be
two
in
and a half
between that,
somersaults with double
between
twisting,
340 and
515 for
360.
B for
The
Folk Bernius.
score, actually below 360 for sure. The score of the 12th ranked diver at the end. Forward 2.5 somersault double twist for Folke Barenius from Sweden. A good dive to close his competition, and he's at
Sorry for that. 66.3.
321
He will join the
right
finals.
now. Too many
Forward
mistakes
two and a
earlier
half somersaults with double twisting.
in this third and
Juho
fourth round in the
Gentilia now.
backhand reverse somersaulting dives. 321 won't be enough. Let's see if Juho Juntila can get a great forward 2.5 somersault double twist. I'd say that he would need at least 65 points to have a chance. 60, 65, around 65 points, yeah. Because that would require Juan Pablo Cortez to go above average, 57, 58 points.
Yeah, beautiful dive for Juho Gentilia.
Probably just splits his legs in the twist. Not gonna
Yeah,
get 60, unfortunately for him.
57.6 over Juho and
The
Gentilia.
dive wasn't bad at the end, getting in the water, but definitely in the air should have been sharper.
Now we got here Jonas Madsen. Madsen 3.1 difficulty. He needs 75 points above,
for the finish dive, and the
which is
best
very
performance at the Europeans so far in his
possible.
career.
Forward 3.5 somersaults 107B.
Jonas Madsen forward 3.5 somersault pike for
But it's,
the
well,
Danish diver who
beautiful dive.
was in last place. The dive
Just
is
the
quite
entry needs to
low.
improve.
Still gets,
54.25 will
some
not be able
but
to join the
finishes his
finals.
rotation way
Jonas
too low
Madsen.
on the water, 273.05.
Well,
Currently
now
15th
we got
place.
here Sebastian Koniki needs
Sebastian
53.65
Konecki,
to
that
join the
2.5 somersault
finals.
pike for the Lithuanian
205B,
who
2.5 somersaults.
is already out of the final.
I meant to say to
240.
join the
If
top
he gets
12.
straight 10s, he would score 90 points, and that means he'd finish at 330. It's a
Yeah,
good
still
dive.
well,
Um,
but lacking height, I
it
think,
is a good
and the
dive,
vertical lines.
straight in the
Yeah,
water, but a little bit low. He closes at 303
63.0, so we'll not be able to join the top 12. Now we got here Sebastian Shusovsky of Ukraine, 3.1
Now on the
difficulty.
board is Bogdan
He just needs
Chidrovsky
30s
for
above to
3.5
join the
somersault
top 12.
pike for the Ukrainian.
3.5 somersault forward.
A huge mistake on the
Yeah,
previous
mistake
round,
na
put him
naman.
out of
Sayang.
the
40s
top 12
siguro to.
divers. This dive is
Maybe
much
40s, the
better,
vertical line's not
but
well.
not
40s?
completely straight through the water. And
Yeah,
look at that,
63.55.
329.
He will
was
be
fifth
joining the finals.
2 rounds ago, and now is
Alexandra
already in
Viselao of
6th place
Romania,
and
3.4 difficulty. Just need 29 points above to join the top
behind
12.
Juho
Forward
Juntila.
2.5 somersaults with double twisting.
Already behind
5154B.
Noah and Moritz that still have to
Alessandro
dive,
Viselao
so
of Romania.
he'll need a miracle to make it to the final.
Very nice
Alexandra
one.
Vasiloy, our 8th diver in the order. Good forward 2.5 somersault double twist. But
It is
once
well,
again,
it is well.
excuse me, Alexandru just
Alessandro Avisolao got
took a
66.3.
mistake before, and
He will
he's
be
just
joining the top
two
12.
points behind Yuho Yuntuda. Think
Yes,
about that.
Petersen
18 more points. That's what he lost
over the
with the 2.5
finals.
somersault by retaking the hurdle.
Yes,
Alexandru,
Petersen now
he would have
of
been at
Sweden.
353
Forward to in half
easily
somersaults
in
with
the
double
final.
twisting.
Now
Dive will
Mateucci
be
is mathematically qualified
5154B.
with 367. Elias Pedersen finishes his list with a forward 2.5 somersault double twist. Not a perfect hurdle, completely to the
Not a
left side.
perfect
That's
hurdle,
what we can
but
see here.
it's a
He's on the
very
corner with his feet. He doesn't
nice
keep up immediately,
execution.
but
Just in the
he
hurdle,
doesn't grab his hands and splashes quite a bit. He's in the final for
66.3.
sure
He will be
with
joining the finals for Elias
368
Petersen.
points.
Giovanni Tocci,
Now from Italy,
Italian diver, difficulty of
I'd say
3.4. Inward
45 to 50
three and a half
points. Giovanni
somersaults
Tocci on this dive will
with
be for
405
sure in the final,
407C.
but he can do it much, much better, and he definitely wants to do it better to not risk anything. Inward 3.5 somersault tuck is a 3.4.
Ay, sayang.
This dive is
What
quite short,
happened?
though.
What happened to
Very short,
Giovanni
actually.
Tocci?
He doesn't pick up much speed in that tuck position, and when he
Yeah,
comes
he
out,
doesn't
it's
pick
just
up much
there's no
speed in
more
that
room
top
to
position. He's not
maneuver.
in his
51
well-formed
points, no
today, huh?
problem with him, but definitely
51.0.
not his
This is
best
not a
inward
day of
3.5
Giovanni
somersault. One of
Tocci.
his worst, actually.
Max Linen just needed
Well,
to
at least he
qualify
did
is
very good earlier,
44.5.
and with
5154B.
361 in second place at the moment.
Forward to in half
Shouldn't
somersaults with
risk
double
anything.
twisting.
Forward 2.5 somersault double twist for Max Linen.
Yes, he can
Goes
qualify.
at 259 total points after 5
He
rounds.
can
So
qualify with his executions.
he
Subscribe to Chris
now
RD Gymnastics. 69.7. Great
324.
job, Max
Too many
Linen.
mistakes. This dive was good, almost 70
7.0.
points.
Very
It
cute
wasn't bad,
boy.
but needed more than that to dive
Theophilos
again in the
Aftenos.
afternoon.
3.4
328
difficulty.
is already in third
Inward 3 and
place.
half somersaults 407C. Need 20,
Now Theophilos Aftinos
20s
is
above
11th.
score.
Inward 3.5 somersault tuck.
At
Very
least
difficult dive.
40s or 50s to qualify
Easy
for
mathematical
finals.
hurdle to deal with, but needs at least 55 points.
At least 55 points.
And
Ay,
not
sayang! Won't be able to join the finals. Vertical lines not
just too
well.
fast getting in the
What
tuck
happened?
position. That's
Lack
enough
of
of
height.
height
Hurdle more on the
to make it
left.
vertical at the end. Too bad. Look at
28.9
that. He was
sayang.
11th. He's already in
Theophilos.
12th right now.
That is fine.
11th at the end of the last round now.
Now we have
Many
your
divers
Isaac
pulled ahead of
Burslane
him. Even
of Norway.
Borenchi,
$3.4
Chizovsky, and
difficulty.
Max
More
Linen
than
now are.
22 points
And
he
Folke
needed.
Barenius, he lost at least 7 spots in the rankings just with this dive. And
You need to
now
do this well,
mathematically in the
bro.
final, Giovanni Tocci and Elias Pedersen. While we see Isaac Burslin, same dive as the Greek diver before him, inward 3.5 somersault tuck, 296. He does a better
Yeah,
job
it's
with
good, but the vertical
his
line not
dive.
that well.
Gets it vertical, very nice takeoff. I gotta
He
say that
entered the water a little bit
the position on the takeoff
bended
was
knees.
just perfect. And he gets
59.5.
enough
He can
speed
improve
and
that.
height to get it
So at least he
vertical.
knows how to
Should
what to
be
improve.
anywhere
Five
near
and a
through
half.
the water, and
Most of his scores are in
he
the 5
sits at
life level.
355.55.
Maurice
He's not
Weseman
mathematically qualified yet,
30.9
but at the
difficulty
same, just
for this final
less than a
round.
point ahead is Andrei Sheshutek, who is already qualified. So for Isaac, it's just a matter of time. In a couple of dives, he'll be mathematically qualified. Maurice Weseman now forward 2.5 somersault triple twist, 3.9 degree of difficulty, the hardest dive of the morning. Wow, what a
Wow,
great
very
dive.
beautiful dive
Look
for
at the speed
Moritz.
that he picks up while
Great
twisting.
height.
Very fast out of
OMG.
the
And
tuck
very good
position. Look at
entry.
this. This is a
Nice vertical line too
great
for
dive.
Moritz.
85.80.
Yes, 85.8.
Closes at 414, obviously.
Big congratulations. Matteo Santoro now of Italy.
Now Matteo
3.0
Santoro,
difficulty. Inward to in
inward
half
2.5
somersaults.
somersault tuck,
405B.
303 points. That's where he started
Matteo,
his
do
last
this well.
month. And Matteo needs
His spots for finals is not
50
secured.
points to be
Bro,
mathematically
do
qualified.
this well.
52 points to be mathematically qualified.
Sayang.
Well, the takeoff
Take.
wasn't
Very
It's
good,
kind of
very
far
good.
from the
Although
board,
not
and
that the height is
definitely,
not that well
although it
enough,
doesn't jump very high, look at
but
that.
very
But a
beautiful.
great way of lining it
It's
up. 69 points
69.0,
with 372.
7.5, 8.80, 7.5. Love you, Mateo.
Now from Lithuania, we have
Martinez Lisauskas
Lizauskas,
of
reverse
Lithuania.
2.5 somersault tuck away.
2.8
I
difficulty.
don't understand these
I think he won't be able to find to
this
join the finals.
dive order choice. He performed the reverse
Reverse 2.5
360. He tried to
somersaults.
perform the reverse 2.5
309C.
somersault tuck earlier in the event, and he closes later, a couple of runs later, with the
Closest 2.8
3.5.
difficulty.
Me personally, I would have
Great
gone
job.
at
I
least
think
two and a
Martinez
half
Lisaucas is here
in the
for
third round, and
exposure
followed
and
right away by the
experience.
3.5. I don't know why
39.2
he
because you
chose
cannot
that,
be in the podium if you're just
because
having
he
2.8
prefers it that
difficulty.
way. But just 39 points
Because your
here, and
competitors are having 3.5,
Martinez
3.8 anyways.
is in 21st.
He can improve. He will improve next year. We will be seeing
Now,
Olympics in
once again,
2028,
still
2028. So
time
Martinez has a
second.
lot of time to
Mathematically
improve
qualified at
himself.
3:55. But we have on the board Juan Pablo Cortez, reverse 3.5 somersault tuck.
This is a new environment for Martinez. Oh, sayang mo.
In the final, way
Maybe
too short. The takeoff wasn't
10th
bad.
level,
It just
18, less than 20
the
score.
hurdle and press were good. It just doesn't pick up enough speed in the somersault to
31.5,
get
yeah.
there
So
to
because he
go.
has the good
And
speed,
Juan Pablo, just
good
like
tack,
Teofilos Aftinos,
position, revolution is nice. It's
well,
just
gave
something like
Euro
that.
Juntura
Noah
definitely
Penman, 2.5 somersaults with double twisting,
Alessandro Vecchio a
5154B.
chance of getting in the final with this mistake at the last round. Noah Penman, the leader after 5 rounds of
Yes,
dives,
very well.
closing his competition with the forward 2.5 somersault double twist. Not a great hurdle, but overall a good dive. Around 70 points, I'd say.
It is well.
For
For Noah
69.7,
Penman,
for Cortez
69.7, qualified
69,
for
definitely
finals,
pleasant,
finishes on the second
pleasant
place,
second place right now. And right now,
5154B.
Isaac Borslin has the
From the
mathematical
Croatia, Matej Veskanin,
final
3.0 difficulty,
spot.
inward 2.5
He's in
somersaults,
8th place, tied for right
405B.
now. So we already have 8 divers that for sure will dive again in the afternoon. On the board, Matej Veskanin. No chance of making it to the final for him. It was at 240.
Yes, it is well.
330, but that is not the
Indeed.
case. Matej closes at
58.5, 6.5, 7.0. It's still good, although
That
he's
is
not
three and a
satisfied
half
for that.
on the reverse 3.5 somersault tuck.
He needs
He would have made it to the final,
65.65 points
and
for
still
Darius
he
Lutfi to be able to
stopped twice on
participate
the
in
board and
finals.
failed the
Inward
dive.
3.5 somersaults.
Inward 3.5
I
somersault
don't
tuck for
think he will
Darius
be in
Lutfi,
the
and let me tell you,
finals because to have that 79 above
70,
scores, it's very hard.
72, 75 points. So 7.5
At
on this
least
dive
this should be
keep
very
his spot
very
in the final.
perfect to be included in finals.
Well, this is a nice dive. Probably not
It's
seven
fine,
and a half.
but
Too
maybe in
bad
the 60s level.
he missed the back and reverse in the previous 2 rounds, because if not, it would have
Because the
been
height
for
is
sure
not
in
that
the
well.
final.
Yeah, 66.3,
3:29:55. It is
7.0,
not enough for that. Is
6.5.
in 11th place
Great
right
job.
now with still a
Timo
few
Bartel
people
now of
that still have
Germany.
to dive. First of all, Timo Bartel
3.5
with a
difficulty.
reverse 1.5 somersault, 3.5 twist. Looking
Reversed
for at
1.5
least
somersaults
40
with
points to be
3.5
mathematically in the
twisting.
final. But capable of doing definitely more than that.
Sayang. Good job. Oh, indeed. Yeah, very well.
He'll dive again in the afternoon. He put himself out of the top 12 divers at one point this
Nice
morning,
twisting.
but managed to recover, and now he's in third place.
70.0.
Had
6.5,
huge mistake
7.0,
on
6.5
the
for Timo Bartel.
well, not huge, but definitely
23rd diver here,
mistakes
we
on the
have
forward
Kashmir
3.5
Leshek,
somersault and back
3.0
2.5 somersault
difficulty.
tuck
He
for
needs
Timo. He probably
58.0
recovered with
points
84
to
points
qualify.
on the fifth round.
It's forward
Casper
two and a
Lezak
half
now
somersaults,
271 points. He was 14th.
5152B.
He needs 8.5, I'd say, and that is not gonna happen. Once again, a very slow and low dive for Casper. Definitely not well trained for this competition this week. 5.5 for Casper,
49.5.
and he's 16th now.
Luka
Very
Martinovic,
close to
3.0 difficulty. He needs 82 above score to qualify
for the final.
for the
His
finals. Our
first final
Croatian
of the European
diver,
Championship.
82.0 above.
The next one waiting for a spot is Alexandra Vasiloi now. Wow, many mistakes in this round by the divers in top 12 gave
Very good.
still, even though he
Very
lost 18 points for
smooth
retaining the
dive.
hurdle.
It's
Alexandro
just
still
in
has a
the more on
chance.
the right side of the hurdle.
Let's see.
It's
Martinovic
54.0.
finished
That's
the
why
time
he
with
gets
1 point
54.
with the reverse turn of somersault
5.5,
pike.
6.0. Now we have here from Georgia. Georgie
And
Chudodsky.
Cyril Boliuk. So
2.8
Georgie
difficulty. He needs
is at
77.5, which is
252
very
and closes
impossible
with a back turn of
for him
one
to
and a
be
half somersault,
qualified for
two and a half
finals.
twist. Mathematically, he can still get ahead of
But it's not his
Alexandra Vasiloi and
reputation.
Darius Lotfi,
Unless he will
but
do miracle here.
he's not getting straight 10. So we have one
But at
more
least we
diver
were
to
able
go
to
while
watch him.
Georgie
I believe
Sudodis
they can
should
improve, but
finish
just
with
need more
sixes on this
training.
dive
Maybe an
below
elite
50 points,
trainer,
I'd say.
perhaps.
Yeah, 47.60. We only
47.6.
have
Thank you very
Cyril
much,
Boliuk. So
Georgie.
Alexandra
There,
Vasiloi is in the
Georgia is
final.
joining
Now
European
the one at
Championship for
risk is
experience.
Darius Lotfi.
So Kirill
He
Bolush of
clocked today
Ukraine
is at
just needs
3:29.55.
30.65
That
to be
means
able
that Cyril
to
Boliuk
perform or to be
at
able to
298
join the
needs
finals.
31 points, 32 points on this forward 3.5 somersault pike. An easy dive. Shouldn't be a problem for Cyril to get those scores, and he will for sure. So Darius is the first one out, and we are done with the preliminary round of the men's 3-meter springboard. It was exciting all the way until the last dive. We didn't know for sure who
So
was
you
going
get
to make it. Once again,
60.45 here,
an
6.5,
interesting and exciting
7.0,
competition. Cyril gets
6.5.
total score of 3:59.35 and he's in.
So you have here
Meanwhile, the
qualified
Spaniards
Germany,
now,
Noah
after
Penman,
preliminary
Timo
round,
Bertel Moritz,
Noah is in
and Timo
first, Noah in
Bartel.
second,
Wow. Mateo
Timo
Santoro in the
in
fourth
third,
position
Mateo in
now.
fourth, Matthew in
Noah
fifth,
Isaac,
Jan in
yeah,
sixth,
good job.
Darius
He's
in seventh, Cyril
qualified.
in eighth,
Darius
Andrea in
Lotfi
ninth,
in 13th.
Isaac in 10th,
Boden,
Hugo in
sayang,
11th,
reserve lang
and
siya.
Alexandru in 12th
Sebastian
place.
Kinecki,
These are the
Martinez,
divers
Lisauskas. Next
that
time he
will
can
perform again
join.
in the afternoon in the final. You saw
Alright.
the rest of the
Thank you
standings
very much
on the
for
screen.
watching this channel, this
It has
recast
been
of the 3
another
meter
exciting
springboard
competition.
prelims
I am Michele
European
Benedetti.
Aquatics
I'll be back here at
2025.
3:30 this afternoon
So as of
for
now, these
the
are the
first
medal
final of the
standing
afternoon, the
of the
women's
nations
synchronized
for
dive on
the
the platform.
European Diving
And
Championship
again at
2025.
5:15 for the men's 3-meter springboard final.
So
See you then.
subscribe,
Bye
like, and share
bye.
to Chris RD. Thank you very much for all the support. So these are just the highlights of the dives. There's Noah Penman, Great Britain. Or you have seen this enough? Thank you very much. We'll be recasting the 3 meters finals soon whenever it is available. Thank you very much. Maybe on Saturday.